Greasy, grimy gopher guts. Did not be chucking my woodchuck. Today on In the Wood Yard, we've got the trailer hooked up and we're gonna go deliver some wood. Here we go. So today is a dreary, dark, wet, damp, dank, messy day. So today I have at least 3 deliveries that I know of. One for sure right away this morning is at a campground. And I'm gonna go deliver some wood right now. However, there's no wood in the trailer. And here's why. I am buying wood. Logger L's dad lives close to the campground I'm going to be delivering to, and he sells firewood. In his area, his firewood sells very cheap. That's a very reasonable price, and I'm going to buy it from him and then deliver it to the campground. Then I'm going to stop back at Logger L's dad's house. I'm going to load the trailer back up again, bring it home, and then go deliver that wood. I'm doing this because I'm kind of low on oak firewood that is ready to burn right now, that's dry, and he's got a bunch of it. And I can buy it and still make money on it. He makes money, I make money, everybody wins. So that's what's gonna happen. So I'm actually gonna go buy wood and then deliver it and then go pick up some more and then bring it back and then deliver that wood. So that's what's gonna happen this morning. So this place is about an hour away. The campground is like another 15 minutes past that. So it's gonna save me having to haul all my wood there. I'm getting paid for delivery on top of that. So it's win-win, win-win, win-win-win. So here we go, down the road.
About getting in there with the harvester and getting some of the big trees.
Yeah, you might as well do it with the harvester.
So, but those that I took, there was like that and they fell over the fence.
Yeah?
And he can't take something that big with his harvester.
Yeah, yeah.
So they laid there, they were solid wood yet.
Yeah, once it gets to a certain size, you can't hardly move them. I know when
they can't get around them.
Right, yeah. My brother cuts a lot for guys that are harvesting an area off and they get too many big white pines they can't do anything with, but they want them, so he'll hand cut.
Oh yeah.
And I went on a job with him last year, and he must have cut a couple semi-loads for him by hand, all pretty big white pines. There were some monsters in there, but ugly. Oh, they were ugly because they were broomed out on the bottom, you know.
Yeah.
Some
like this one standing here.
Worse than that, yeah.
I went through the tornado back in the 90s, and it's been, well, I took a piece off here a couple weeks ago again.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, it's a nice looking tree.
There was another one just like, and they were a pair. Just this side of there, that one died, but this thing here don't want to die.
They don't want to die. Well, nothing wants to die. Yeah, they get space like that. They broom out, they branch right out, and they get pretty big. Yeah, the ones my brother cut were really ugly because they had double trunks, a lot of them. Like 4 or 5 feet up, they double trunked. They figured back when they were planted or first started, the deer browsed the top of them off.
It's hard to say what did, but something took the tops off.
Yeah, something took the tops. Well, the one forester said it was some kind of bugs, but it was all at about this level where they broomed out, so I'm thinking the deer topped them. Yeah. Because deer like white pine. They're young ones.
We've got a bunch up here scattered, stuff that's going to pieces, it's falling over, wind tipping her over and that. But I ain't got no place to get rid of it, really. Yeah. So I just left.
I sell some white pine for campfire wood. Yeah. Not too much. Most of the people want mixed hardwood is what a lot of people want, or oak. But I sell a little bit of pine. I bought a truckload from John Corner, the guy that Al cuts for. I bought a truckload of white pine from him last year, and I sold about half of it so far. So, well, I'm gonna keep trucking then. Yeah. Gonna load her up, and then I'll come back once I get this one done and do it again. All that matters is you got money in your pocket. That's all that matters.
That's all nice dry stuff.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. Can tell by the color of it, but it turns gray. It's been out here a while.
Well, I'll leave you to your fun.
Yeah, and I'll come back and get another load. I'll probably take that 4th row on this one, and then I'll just start grabbing a couple of those.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I got about 2.5 rows in so far. All I got left is this row right here. So I had to close the gate. And sun came out. It's getting very hot and humid. So it became a hot, sweaty day. So we're gonna get this tossed off and I'll give you guys a little tour and I'll show you his other wood that he's got here. But this stuff is all 1.5 years old right here. And he said it was dead trees when he cut it. So it's pretty darn good wood. It'll burn excellent. This is going to be burned for campfire wood. I know it's a travesty, but that's what he wants. So one of my really good customers, this is a guy that buys 2 loads like this every year for the campground, for his camper. And then he buys another 2 loads for his house. So he buys 4 full cords or 12 face cords from me every year. That's just him. And then his neighbors buy a bunch. And all the people where he camps buy a bunch. So, very good customer. And he loves oak. That's what he wants. He tried, one year I had some locusts that he tried. Because I was out of oak. I only had like 1 face cord left. So I sold him a face cord of oak and then 2 locusts. And he said locust was nice. But he likes oak. So that's what he asked for again. And by doing it this way, by picking this stuff up and then delivering it, I'm an hour away from home right now. And the campground's like another 15 minutes from here, 10 minutes, something like that. I'll be able to just deliver it and come back. I'm gonna get another full cord because I got another delivery this afternoon. And that way, Carl, that was Al's dad you saw there, Logger Al, and he's selling wood and I'm selling wood. So my customers are getting firewood, so everybody's happy. So that's a good thing. Oops. Hate when that happens. There it is, a full cord of wood. So there was 3 rows right here that I took. And the next load that I'm gonna come and get, I'll take this row. And I'm not taking that because that's cherry. I'll get that some other time. There's 2 rows of cherry there. And then over here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, it looks like. 15 more. So I'll take 1 more full cord when I come back. That'll be a full cord also. So then I'll leave 12. So that means 4 more full cords of oak there. So I think he said he had 5 left. That's what he told me. And then he's got a bunch of locusts over here I'm walking over to that he said I could buy too. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Looks like pretty good wood also. Oh, here it is. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, and then a partial one back there. So like about 6 or 6, I think he said. All locust, so that looks like really good wood too. And he said it was dead standing, no bark on it, so dry when he cut it. And he's got a bunch more to cut yet too. So we're gonna go down the road to the campground and we're going to deliver this load, then come back and do it again. I'll interview you. I'll ask you about your stacking skills. How does that sound? Okay, so which one of you is going to stack the most wood?
Not me, not me, not me.
Not you?
No.
He's the stacking machine?
Yeah.
Who's the strongest? Who's the smartest? who's the fastest? Looks like he's the winner, huh? So when I leave, before I hit the blacktop, all of that wood should be stacked right where you're standing, right?
No.
Why not?
That fast.
You're not that fast? Well, you better get stacking. So you guys like to stack firewood?
One of the best jobs I've ever had. Yeah, best job I've ever had.
That's what I thought you were going to say. I am back at the wood yard here. And we're going to load up another cord of wood. Does that look like it's delicious? Should I take a lick of it? That's a lot of ants. So what you're about to see is the first use of my cover tarp, because the customer for this load right here wants 2 face cords, which is what I've got in here right now, and I'm going to put a full cord in, so I'll have 3 face cords. So what I'm going to do is cover this and then put the last face cord or third of a cord in the back, and then I'll just take that off when I get to my wood yard, because that's not going to be sold today. But I want to make it worth my drive here. So I am going to load up 1 more face cord, or a third of a cord. So I just got to get this thing off of here somehow. I think I got to go crank it. There we go. Just had to do the release little lever there. Try to get this stuff so it's not rolling out on me here, because it's not good to have wood fall out on the highway. I just always look it over to make sure it's good. I haven't used my tarp because wood doesn't really fly out. I mean, leaves would fly out, sand would fly out, stuff like that if you're hauling or paper. But this is wood, so it doesn't really lift up unless you get real light small pieces. I've only ever lost 1 or 2 that I know of. All right, I think I can just put this at an angle and we should be good. Let's go a little. There we go. That'll work. Now I can just put the rest of the wood right on top here. There it is, loaded. I threw a couple chunks up on top here, pretty heavy ones, so it'll keep the thing from flapping too much. Although I've got weight on the back, so it's not going anywhere, and I got it locked here. So down the road we go. Okay, so here is the scoop. I got back to the wood yard, and this face cord or third of a cord that's in the back, I'm going to throw right over here in this little bin, because I have some open space right there. The rest of the wood that's right over there is cherry, so I'm just going to kind of put it right in there. I don't have to stack it, I'm just going to throw it in that open space, and that'll work out pretty good, because next time I need to deliver a face cord or third of a cord of oak, I can just take the oak out of there and it'll be done. So everything else there is cherry, and I do know the difference. So all I got to do is chuck it over there. I'm going to do that right now. There it is. A third of a cord or face cord is off over there. So next time I need to deliver a face cord or third of a cord, just load up that oak and we're good to go. Here's the 2 face cords or 2/3 of a cord in the trailer, and I put the tarp back up, uncovered it, because it's not going anywhere. The wood's very heavy, so not a problem with it. I've never had a problem with the wood blowing out. So we're gonna go deliver this load right now. There it is, 2/3 of a cord, or 2 face cords if you prefer. One of cherry, one of pine, because pine is fine. This is going for campfire wood. The guy bought the exact same thing less than a month ago. He said they burned it all already. This will be the 3rd load he's getting this year. They always get 2 at a time, because he said that's all he's got room for. So there it is. I called him so I could go deliver it tonight, because he said bring it today anytime would be good, later in the day. Well, it's later in the day and he's not home yet, so I'm taking it tomorrow. It's the next day. And the wood is still in the trailer, and I'm going to go deliver it right now. I didn't deliver it yesterday because they didn't get home till after dark. So they called me when they got home, and he just said, hey, anytime tomorrow's good. Well, I had to work all day long in my other business. It's like 6 o'clock now, so I'm going to head out. We're going to go dump this load. So you get 2 days in one day. What a special treat. Here we go. There's another one of my jets flying over. So I just got back in the wood yard. I disconnected the trailer. She's all locked up there. She's all locked up there. She's empty. And I'm done. That's all you're gonna see of me. So you know what you're gonna do. Poke some buttons. Tomorrow I'll be back in the wood yard, 5:30 a.m. You can't wait that long? Go to my channel. There's almost 800 videos. I think over 800 now. Videos for you to watch right now. Go. Good night, Irene. Did not be chucking my woodchuck.